G'day yoga lovers, it's Mike. This is floor, thigh and hip stretch. A lot of people know this as mermaid. So we're going to stretch the hip on the front side and the back thigh. The easiest way to get into this is on all fours, hands and knees on the mat, lifting into downward dog, kick a heel high, and just like pigeon kick a knee outside the front wrist there. Then what we want to do is just get comfortable and let the heel go towards the groin so there's no pressure on the knee. We can heel toe the back thigh so it rolls inwards. Bring one hand out in front, swing the other hand and grab the opposite foot. If you can't grab your foot, you can grab a tie or a belt or a rope or strap. And what we're getting is a stretch in the front hip and a stretch in the back thigh. Now every exhale is where all the magic happens, so we exhale on effort as we bend that top elbow, pulling that foot towards the buttock there. Very strong stretch in the quad. Beautiful, satisfying stretch. If you want to go deeper and make it more dynamic, you can go for a bind if you want to. You'll need to flex that front foot to keep you upright. Otherwise, this is just as good. So your heel doesn't need to touch the buttock, but it's fun if it does. Just getting a stretch in the really big muscles of the body, the hips and the quad, the thigh there. Eventually you might feel it in the front of the hip, on the tip of the knee on that back thigh. And you can pop your left hip, the front hip out wide, just to get more of a stretch. The head of the femur being pulled laterally out of the hip joint, so to speak. Good job, guys. And then change. Both hands on the mat, tuck your toes. Lift into downward dog, opening up the backs of the legs. And we'll do the other side. So kicking the opposite heel high, kick the knee outside the wrist, slide that back leg back, and slide the leg medially so the thigh faces towards the middle there. And then bring the opposite hand forward, bend that back knee, and swinging back to grab that foot. You'll definitely have a sensation of what is tighter and what is looser on each side. If you want to go for the bind, you hook the elbow inside the foot, flex the front foot, and then go for the bind. It can be a choir boy bind. Otherwise, just stay as you are. So again, getting that heel close to the butt, feeling the back thigh stretching, and then popping the front hip out wide. We tend to hold on. We want to relax that, feeling the head of the femur being drawn out of the hip joint. Beautiful. Just a few more breaths. Every exhale, pulling that heel towards the buttock. Nice. That's a beautiful 2-for-1 stretch. Flex the back foot, straightening the leg. And then forward fold into downward dog. Nice, guys. And then drop to knees when you're ready. And that was floor, thigh and hip stretch. Namaste.